Is demand finally softening? That's what we're covering and more in today's market report. As always, thanks for taking a few minutes to join us for a weekly look at real-time market insights into our local housing market. My name is Scott Parker. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at John Green Realtor, and I'll be taking you through this week's findings. So let's jump in. New listings for the 4 counties we track. And it appears to us now that new listing activity is peaking for the year. So for those hoping for a late spring, early summer pop, it's likely not coming at this point. Here's under contract activity. It's been a typical yo-yo so far for June, which is seasonally kind of what we should expect. This number is going to remain in this range for the next 2 weeks before starting to taper off post 4th of July holiday. So are there any signs that demand is weakening was the opening question, especially with 7% plus interest rates. And the answer is possibly. If we're looking for a potential indicator on that front, price reductions are on the rise these past few weeks. So this is looking at data for Naperville here locally. And this means in many cases, sellers are not getting their bullish number right out of the gate, which could indicate some demand softening. However, if we take a look at our internal data here from John Green Realtor, you can see that 3 out of every 4 homes sold last week sold at or above list price, which indicates there was likely competing offers on those homes. And while that average sales price to list price is trending down, it's still over 100%. So there could be some signs that things are weakening, but most of that is likely related to the calendar. Pricing will cool down from here through the end of the year, but certainly something we are keeping a very close eye on for you. Here's showing activity, and you can see that it has also likely peaked for the year. Although you do see that week after the 4th, we get one more strong surge. So at this point, most of the 2023 trends have kind of revealed themselves. Inventory remained constrained, but demand held up in spite of a higher interest rate environment for the first half of the year. Here's off-market activity. So these are the listings that either canceled or expired. So they left the market without finding a buyer. And this one took a pretty big dip this week. Here's our market balance metric. So 60% on this graph is considered kind of normal balance, kind of steadying now in that range right above that normal balance line. So not terribly out of balance, but certainly undersupplied as we head into the meat of the summer here. Here we had an off-market activity, and you can kind of see the same trend revealing itself. So is demand softening? Potentially, but nothing out of the ordinary yet for this time of year. Pretty typical seasonal patterns. As always, thanks for joining us for this week's market report, and we'll see you again here next week.